All right, welcome back to the Devil in Detail, the Grendel reread podcast. We're back, Ben. We're back. It's number 128. We're here. It's been a minute, bud.
It's the third issue of Devils Crucible Defiance.
DCD.
The third issue of that, yeah. It's very good.
It's very good. And like we were talking, we have like one of the most intense scenes of, modern Grendel for sure.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
Brennan in promotion was really being like, there's some, or Matt was like, Brennan said, this is really, really disgusting. This was really heart-wrenching. Maybe the most intense scene in the saga that I can recall.
In the saga, as well as the largest ball sacks, all that and more. Before we get there, Ben, how's you been, man? What's been up? What you been doing?
Perpetually exhausted parenting my two rascals.
Two beautiful rascals.
I made a zine. I made a comic that I wrote and drew for the first time in quite some time, and I made it on the photocopier at work, and so that was fun. And I'm doing I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know, this, that, and the other. I'm really trying to turn my teaching materials that I used to teach like anyone storyboarding into some type of like book, mostly so I can just print it out once at the top of the semester and say this is the text. But it's called what's it called? It's called How to Improve Your Storyboards Without Really Drawing. A cartoon guide to how to doodle that anyone can doodle. It's got a better subtitle than I can remember, but something to that effect.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And your zine, what's your zine called? The Halloween zine?
It's called Brushing Your Teeth Is Not an Option. Yeah, it's me and my 3-year-old.
Nice. I can't wait to get those. Ben, I think we'll be hanging out in person next week. Wonder if we can squeeze in a zine or squeeze in a podcast app.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
What
just be at a bar flipping through stuff. Well,
1963?
1963 is a big one. That's the continuation of the Image old school comics, originally pitched by the Cartoonist Kayfabe guys only 4 years ago on their YouTube channel. So that's kind of be crazy. It's been a long time coming. We're also kicking off. We just finished
out. Let me tell you a story out of school about that one. Don't go stage next. So I take it that my story was like the last one to come in. But
yeah,
it was. Yes. But I have receipts on having done the artwork.
That's true, you did.
Over a year ago.
Yes.
So I'm not throwing it under the bus. But when I brought the letterer on, he goes, I heard there's one story that they're waiting on. This isn't that one. I said, oh, not to my knowledge.
Oh no, that's not this one. No, there's quite a few still out.
Anyway, to everyone involved in that project, thanks for your patience.
Yeah, it's been amazing. And I mean, it's not only you that held it up. It's,
it wasn't
a whole mess of things. But it's finally coming out now. Pre-orders are available. CosmicLionProductions.com. Oh, man. We're in StreamYard now. So I was like, can I create a banner? And I think I can. There you go. See, this is the fun of live editing. CosmicLionProductions.com for that. And a ton more stuff. Just did an interview today about IC3, the upcoming Indie Comics Creators Con. And we got Ghost Agents by Ken Landgraf on newsprint. Colors by Mizimo.
Wow.
Always new stuff. There's that smell, that glorious smell.
And Ghost Agents is just rolling, yeah?
Yeah, it's rolling. We're keeping those dogies rolling. Okay. And there's also a big trade that we're working on that's going to be in Diamond. It's going to be a collection of like all the like spy-fi stuff. So it's going to be cool. Then we're going to get into the like future stuff.
Oh. So is the spy-fi like 180 pages?
It's about 180 pages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
It's going to be nice and big. It's going to be a thick hardback, softback collection, a little bit bigger, about kind of this size, but
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, man. Thanks, dude. We're kicking it and we're taking.
Oh, I got a Ghost
Agent more
script.
What? Oh yeah,
I got a Ghost Agent script a few weeks ago. I'm excited to draw.
Oh, beautiful.
Actually opens the book.
Yes, Ben. I'm excited.
And I'm excited because I have an incredibly far-flung deadline.
It's like way into next year, huh?
It's like 15 months, yeah, something like that.
Yes. I think you can hit that one.
I hit it. I'll hit it, yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's kick it to the intro and we'll be back.
Let's hit that.
Two in the box, ready to go. Maybe fast, maybe slow. Yeah. Vivat Granoff.
It's like the devil is my best friend. On the roads with the pen to the fork end, or till time end. Like Orion, Jupiter, my kin, bloodline private. We control the whole shit. The wolf won't beef, then we feast off the rip. Behold the devil in detail. Behold the devil in detail.
All right, we are back. The Devil in Detail, and we got Grendel, Devils Crucible Defiance, number 3, DCD3.
Brennan does a great job on this cover, like full. It's like kind of theatrical in a way. Like it looks like it's been like lit with movie equipment and like in a good way.
Yeah.
But like it's like a very like the light and shadow is like very, very balanced. Eli, is there a variant cover on this? There must be.
Yeah, there's one for each one. I don't think this is the Matt Lesniewski one. Matt Lesniewski is the 4th one.
That's the 4th one.
Yeah, no, I don't
No
know.
logo on that.
Oh, variant cover David Hitchcock. Yeah, and no logo. And I asked them why. They said there's no room for logo. You don't need it with this one.
Looks too good.
Yeah, looks too good. You want to catch us up from last month?
Yeah. I just want to talk about the glowing eye on this vampire. Vampire scum. As you can see on the background, vampire scum is back, baby. All manner
They're
of
back,
vampires
baby.
are back.
Yes.
All sorts of like the revisiting and motifs are refined to a T. Here we go.
Refined and revisited.
Here's the mission summary. After the events in Grendel Devil's Odyssey, Grendel Prime returns to Earth for his exploration through space. He's surprised to find a harsh homecoming on a desolate planet that has become hostile to all things Grendel. Grendel Prime made short work of an anti-Grendel wrecking crew and got a history lesson from his new companions. With threats around every corner, Grendel Prime and his companions continue on towards their destination. Okay, great. So this issue is it's like very simply structured. It's like very satisfying. Got 3 scenes. 2 of them have Hari, Ptolemy, and Grendel. The bond is built. The truth comes out, but then the reason for the season is the scene that's sandwiched between at the cathedral.
Cathedrals, yes. So they're here around the fire, and I think this is like, where we left off, and he's like, I think I know who you are. I'm saying it. You're the Grendel Prime, right? And he's just like, bum, 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 dum.
This is the scene that the second one ends on. They're camping down.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It is that. But there's an even bigger one on the next page. When they drop Susan's name.
Oh yeah. Like, who was your friend again? And he's like, Susan of the clan of the Varigan clan.
Yeah, man. More Susan.
We need tons
Susan
more.
Needs something.
We need Grendel Cycle tales. Tales from the Grendel Cycle, just all over the place. Yeah.
I really like Hari's like in the little ones where his face is like super simplified, like where the cartooning on his face is just like a T square.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So perfect. And so and it's interesting too when Ptolemy on the next spread is like I'm getting these. On the next spread, she's just like, sorry if I ever like spoke out against you. Like, I am so sorry. I am at your feet. And if you got to think, this is like you're meeting 1,000-year-old historical figure who was like, only the whispers were true. This is like some sort of savior from the original God.
They're as desperate for whatever kind of help as they can get.
And just when that happens. Oh my god, these floppy vampires come up.
Yeah, the vampire scene. Oh, I really like the one with Hari's eye where it's in shadow. I'm so intrigued by that. You see it right there on the
Right here.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that like it's like kind of like a trope, like because like you're designing a style for like four color, to bleed. You just like leave the eye black.
Yeah.
But so I find it like a very
With just one
it's
little
like
speck.
an enigmatic like convention to play with. I like it a lot.
It's kind of a little Captain Kirky. They always did that. They went crazy on it where it's just a line of like two
Like,
flags.
oh
Like,
really? Like Dracula?
yeah, yeah. Is it good or bad? What is happening? Oh yeah. So the genitalia on these fine vampires is floppy.
Yeah, but what detail I actually like the most? It's very simple. Is all the scarring? How like
Oh yeah,
Brennan
that is
just, like picks up like a little highlight tracing over the top, and
yeah.
it gives everything a much better sense of volume.
Yeah. There's always all these characters, the texture, and as we always mention, Matt's Prismacolor, especially on Ptolemy in the bottom of the page here,
Yeah,
shading on her metal,
yeah. It just gives it gives it a little bit of harmony between the analog and digital.
Yeah, and he's like meat sacks full of juice. Meat sacks full of juice. Oh my god. So good. Just a ton of action with again, just this is a hilarious scene of a vampire like going in full force, like I am gonna drain this giant meat sack, and just his teeth like crunch out because he like went against this like metal being. I had no idea.
There's so much vampire stuff in the saga. There's so much lore, but it's sort of like it kind of like builds and builds and builds and builds. Because when the vampires show up with Christine, like he's just like there. He's there and he's weird and he's freaky.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I guess if we accepted Argent, like this makes sense. But it's always scenes like this one where things kind of, and it's crazy to say, but like slow down a little bit, where you can just like experience like, oh yeah, a day in the life of these vampires who they explain are like likely they were like kept by their family members.
Right. That's why they have chains
Yeah.
on them. Yeah. They were like, we can't kill mom, but she's a vampire, so we're gonna keep her in the basement.
Yeah, so just a little bit of world building tied to the floppy genitalia.
Well said, yes. And then on the next page, as they're battling, and because Grendel went to go pick something up. He went to like grab like a weapon, and then she gets shirked. And I'm like, wow.
I think that's Ptolemy's hand.
Which one?
The one that picks the. Oh no!
Oh
yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
it. That's his. Because then
who's to say?
Oh no, it is her. No, it is
Yeah,
her. Because she jams it in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, because he sticks it.
Because he then goes right
him
through.
Doing this, I feel like he's done that before.
Yeah, we saw something else. Yeah,
where he just like karate chops through.
Yeah, he just punches so hard he goes all the way through your chest.
They reinforce that on maybe my pages are order. Where does the guy bite him on the shoulder? Did you maybe see
just the last spread? I think. Yeah.
He's so tough that the guy breaks. He breaks all of his top teeth out.
And then spit. He's like, ah.
There's a thing with Hari where Hari's like just like trying to get equipment ready, and there's like two beats in this thing right here where he's like Hari is on it, and he said he's like kind of like he's like very pragmatic. He's on the spot.
Yeah, and they know they're like working as a team. The Grendel Prime just like knows what's up.
Yeah,
rise no more, and then he cuts off the dude's head. Yeah, they kill these pretty well. And because they ask Hari for like, what is it? Some sort of like light beam.
Cannon or whatever.
Yeah.
I like this one. Go back. This one where go back one more. See this one where on the left where Ptolemy's bleeding out, she's reaching for her gut. I really like the vampire's hair sitting. It's like the strands of hair sitting in the black.
Yes.
Ooh, spooky. Love it.
Man, that I feel like that reminds me of something from one of the like painted backup stories or something from Grendel where they were on like cardboard and stuff.
Look at this. Look at this texture underneath where he's karate chopping through the guy in the top right.
Yeah.
Texture under like the scorched part. It looks like Kevlar, or it looks like Zipatone and Kevlar, but it's like very fine cross hatching.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Really impressive.
Yeah, that's like almost looks like a texture or something. Sorry, I'm getting used to this thing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's done by hand.
It's
It
really
looks
well
like.
done. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, it's like so perfect though.
It looks
All right.
like if you put opaque white over screen tone, like
Yeah.
delete.
All right. And yeah. So Hari picks up the burning stick, rams it in the eye. He cuts the head off the other one. And then he's like, the vamp's like, oh, that's it. And Hari's like, ka-ching. He's like, takes twisted light, just burns his head
Yeah,
completely
but
to bone.
read. I'm gonna chew off your nipples, Thunder Tits.
Oh yeah.
Blood nurse you dry as stone. Like that's some pretty pointed dark humor there.
Oh my god.
man.
Well, we know too later. Was it later? No, it was earlier where the other vampire was like suckling on the teat of that one lady, like draining
Oh yeah,
blood from
was
her
that?
nipples.
She's like, "Oh, I've got more to give you. I've got more to give you. It's my kid's birthday. I need
Yeah,
the
yeah.
credits."
Yeah, we'll get into that later, the politics of the cathedrals. But yeah, he just blasts light. I mean, I can't believe that hasn't been done in a vampire book. It seems like just like light rays, like anyway, that's awesome. So they destroy them.
What do they call this weapon? Let's see.
What did they say? He says it on the last
The UV blaster.
UV blaster.
Cool. Yeah,
Love
that's
it.
what that is. Eli, it makes sense. And then this destruction of the skeleton is like the humor beat like paying off.
Yeah, it's like still moving around. That could be a really cool like practical effect in a movie. All right.
So
next
this
thread.
So yeah, this next scene with the three of them, I feel like it's all about his like service, humility, and pragmatism.
Okay, interesting. Because he like knows exactly what to do. He like gets to work, and they're just like, wow, like
he just like fits right in. Like he's holding her in the end. Like trust is there.
Yeah.
He does it because
he has an honor code.
Yeah, I mean, well, they want to. He must know that they want to like that they're gonna. He knows they're gonna try to like lionize and elevate him. Like spoilers. But
yeah, and he never is looking for that. But he like it's unavoidable as who he is.
He's like so
antithetical.
He's so humbled.
Yeah.
He went through a religious experience, and then he had a cosmic humbling.
Yeah.
So
yes. Insane.
He's
seen more than anyone could have possibly imagined.
It's big arcs for a character who never acts with their face.
That's true. It's all with, like you said, pragmatism, actions, honor, and that's how we know who Grenoff Prime is.
Yeah.
So he just gets right to work. He heals the wounds. He uses his,
ET finger.
His ET finger, and then they wrap her up, and he's like, "All right, let's go. That's it."
Oh wait,
for the
this inset of inset of it going in the butt is like.
He's like, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need, yeah, exactly. We're gonna need to put her under immediately. Dang, yeah.
Took me a second on that one.
Dose her up. All right, now we get into the cathedrals in the next spread.
There's an audio bridge in the last panel, so let's see what it reads. After all these years, it's good to once again witness human fragility. Oh, very good audio match on him holding Ptolemy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's this spider. This guy looks like he's dressed in like a Pulp Fiction cover.
And the other guy on the other side looks like it's like from Hellraiser or something like perfect.
Yeah, totally. This is
This is
the most intense shit ever.
Yeah.
In this book.
Facing the parents with the choice. You know,
So
save
he's-
your family,
Good.
live a life of ease and joy, but I'm gonna
and
need
joy.
your youngest born. I
Oh,
need your
you can
your
have-
youngest.
You can have more kids. In fact, we
Yeah.
encourage it.
Yeah,
but
once you get
can't-
in there.
But you can't go in with more than 4.
Nah.
God.
Damn, dude. They
Well-
break them immediately. Like break the resolve of this family immediately upon entry. Do you want this? Well, we'll need, you to make a Sophie's choice like Sophie could never choose.
Wow, the beaded curtain is real. Like it's just like
Yeah, I wonder if that was all Brennan, or was that in the original pages and these are color holds, or what?
oh man.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean the parts where the parts where it overlaps the silhouette are the ones that make me wonder. Maybe it's a combination of the two. Yeah, really terrifying shit.
Yeah. And she's like, just go stand over there. And it's just like, I mean, this all happens in it. And then it's like, have no fear, child. Give
I
me
just
a
like-
hand.
I don't necessarily remember feeling fear quite like this
Yeah.
in the book. And
No.
so here's another place where like coming out off of the master edition of Grendel by the Deed, like refining the motifs is like the entire saga is going to be the richer for whatever
Yeah.
pockets get revisited. That's
Yeah.
great.
It's
This is
great.
disgusting.
This is truly like, and here he is draining this child.
And look at this last panel. Look at this high angle. So when I teach, I'm always like, you have to. You got to pull back every so often, at least
Show
10
where you
feet,
are.
head
Yep.
to toe. And what I described this high angle shot is as the Mercedes-Benz logo. That's the drawing hack to do isometric perspective. So it's just these two angles repeated over and over again, and it basically produces a room that looks like this, like the inside of a cube.
Wow.
So anyway, that's
Dang.
what a scene.
Thanks, Ben. I need to learn more from you about the one time I drew my best perspective panel. I remember it because I worked hard on it. Is you taught me, you gave me a thing, you gave me a grid. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you on that one.
Well, yeah, I have hacks because I know how to teach 19-year-olds who don't want to draw how to do it.
Well, and if you can teach them, you can teach anyone.
So this is the last scene, and it goes from an exterior to a big reveal interior, and it's like more bonding strategy tactics. That's my recollection.
Yeah, we're into the desert now here.
Yeah,
it's definitely some exposition. It's definitely kind of like telling everyone what's been going on. It's it's not easy. We got to stay stealthy. Like,
yeah. He
can't
can't disclose the contents of Devil's Office.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like it's been centuries on a clandestine mission, and he talks about he was with the first and the last Grendel cons, and it's kind of like you won't even believe where we are. I'm gonna flip it unless you
flip it for real.
Flip it. I'll flip you good. Are we talking about Usual Suspects? Flip it.
Yeah.
I'll flip it. I loved Benicio in that, man. He's so good.
So the big reveal here is that this is Grendel's palace. So this location, I want you to correct me if I remember this. All right, so this casino, this is Vegas.
This is Vegas.
This is old Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was like Waco for the vampires, but Orion sent shock troops in and turned it into a prison for the vampires.
Yeah, I think like they trapped him in there.
It was like an occupied, right,
but
complex or something.
Yeah, because it was what's his name? It was the guy's palace.
Helen
it was
Cross.
Helen Cross, yeah.
Yeah.
Helen Cross's, yeah. And then they came in, killed him with Prime, right? Prime like annexed this. Fuck, it's been too long, Ben. I think that is what happened. I think that is what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Prime?
Yeah, they
Prime
assault.
killed-
Yeah. Like 10 years later, Jupiter is a man.
Hey, sound off in the comments and tell us how dumb we
stupid
are.
We are. They ride their skiff motorcycles in, and they just they assault it.
Yeah.
And
so he's like, "Holy shit, we're back."
Or
looks
is
fairly
that
decrepit.
Denver? They did that on Denver. Oh, I don't remember.
No,
like so many locations.
Shit. Yeah, there is, guys. We're messing up.
But here's the thing: because it's all the same, it's all the same core locations.
Yeah.
All that matters is what's happening in this moment.
And he knows again too. Like, I've been here. I know all the stuff, and they're like, yeah, okay, so we're going underground over here. There's like a side entrance, which was like a secret entryway, and we're gonna park our bikes here, and we're gonna go in.
Yeah.
And they go down in.
But first, a 3-panel sequence demonstrating the selflessness
and
of
creative
the paladin.
ingenuity.
He makes her a crutch.
Yeah.
But first, let me help you.
It is a lot of good character development for Prime. A lot of yeah.
I like
All
this
right,
device where they go down 3 levels. That's great.
Yeah. And we got almost Kirby tech. We have a really, really nice warehouse scene with perfect shading and mood by Brennan. It's awesome. These guys.
When the
the shadow
stairwells
cast.
are caught in the silhouette.
Yeah,
very nice.
Really nice. And he's like, again, you can't just come simply. One does not simply walk into Grendel's palace. You must first scan your eyes, get a poke of blood, voice print identification, please.
He does he overrides. Bringing in Prime as a breach of protocol, but come on, of course.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I think we'll get away with it. 3 to engage, 3 to enter, please. I love this too. I did this in my first comic, the page long elevator.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Nice device.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, when I talk about why this works for me to other people historically, like in the last 20 years. I usually talk about mage and action sequences, and I'll say things like when the kinetic action of the subjects moves in one way, the panel is shaped to bring that to life, and people are like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
Yeah. Nice.
Ta-da.
Because there's a lot of different ways that you can show the movement. It's not always because I feel like my characters are flat or don't show enough movement. So if that's your case, you can use a lot of other stuff. All right, next page. Oh, man, we're already at the end here.
Yeah.
Damn, yep. And we are revealed and this is our first big Grendel scene. This is our first thing when it's here's what the Grendels look like now. They almost look like the Red Knights again. They've got that
Red
Grendel
Devils.
guard. Yeah, the Red Devils.
But they're all customized.
Guard. Yeah, I love it. You gotta love it. You gotta the white goatee, the kind of alien queen, and then you got a soldier, and then you got your Sith.
That's Vader, yeah.
Yeah.
I like this guy. I like the second one, the soldier one. He's got the vents on his ears.
Yes, I love those vents.
This big reveal is that this character is Hardy's wife, and she's in charge.
Yep. To be continued. Same Grendel time, same Grendel channel.
We got some pinups.
We got some great fan art here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these. I like that they're from all over the timeline. This epi is sick. And you know what?
Wait, show off the epi.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, the epi is sweet.
Whoa!
You gotta love a Heroes Illustrated Azrael Batman Grendel Prime. I would have killed for that. I would have loved that.
I like the way this artist really leans into the belted tunic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like this. Look at the Hunter Rose with the Venetian blind shadows behind him. That's pretty cool.
That's great.
Christine looks good. Everyone looks good. Looking good out there, friends.
Yep. And next month's reveal. Yeah, I mean, we get it on there. I do think it's open because we kind of both had the incorrect initial reaction as far as like who we thought this character
We
was.
wanted Hunter.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we wanted.
I wanted Hunter.
Yeah, I was surprised by Christine though. Like I think even Matt said like we've seen Hunter back, but we haven't seen Christine back. And again, Matt didn't draw Christine in action.
Yeah, so we'll get to see her, and I feel like work will be done to text work will be done to really enrich her on the back end, so that new readings of Legacy will be. Yeah, I just wasn't looking. I wasn't looking for. I was looking for Hunter, so I ignored the bosom.
I ignored. Yeah, well, and it's kind of like hidden anyway.
It's hidden. It's vaguely hidden. Yeah, I think
that's fun.
I think Christine is a great reveal.
Yeah,
and it sort of points to like more fun. It's just like it's in a meaningful direction. So that's always good. There's a lot of there's like, well, we've already read it. It's like the first 3 issues is like set up to get there, and then the fourth one is a mind blower. The cover, like it's such a mind blower that they can just put the spoiler on the cover, and the book is still a mind blower.
Yeah, absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to just see, because the next 4 issues are still like 6 months away or something, or a year.
A year out, yeah.
Yeah, a year.
Well, I mean, there's a hardcover solicitation. That's like
already,
the next thing. So they're gonna pace it with that. And
Dark Horse always does kind of do that, like the Mask or any of these books. They would do like 4 issues on to the next and do like 1, 2, 3, 4, a new number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're gonna do. So,
well,
Devils Crucible.
The trick is that Dark Horse embraced using subtitles. I feel like.
Yeah, versus 1, 2, 3,
which Marvel never figured out. So it's just like volume 12 of some book, and
Legacy numbering 1246.
I just think a subtitle is.
I think it's great.
Really sells the miniseries.
Well, it helps you sort it too, and helps you like deal with it in chunks, and I don't know. I'm excited.
With this book, all the subtitles have the word devil in them. So you have to, they take a moment. Yeah, it takes a moment to suss out which one's which. And we forget frequently the name of, like, what's the name of the Paul Grist one? I'll find out in 2 episodes.
Yes. I'm excited that's where we're going to go next. Because you haven't read those. They're one of my faves. The Grendel tales, at this point, are kind of like, can be read in any order. And so we're going to go in our kind of whatever order we choose. Ben's getting some. He's giving me the.
I'm ready.
Oh, you got some grist.
I'm ready.
Oh, nice.
The one.
Do you have the 4 issues of the Grendel, though? Or is it 6, actually?
The Grendel? Yes, I do.
Of his Grendel run.
This one's really cool. There's another one. This one has like Moorcock. Yeah, see, that's Elric. That's his like Elric riff.
Whoa.
In there. And there's another like special.
Jack Staff. Dude, you're doing your grist work.
Well, I haven't read it. It's funny because it looks like off the bat something I would really, really like, and I do like it. The lettering, like the scale of the lettering, I kind of have to like adjust some aspect of my reading. Huh. I haven't really sat down with it yet.
Show me what you mean.
I don't know. It's such a vague thing. I don't know. It's like it's breezy but dense at the same time. It's
breezy but dense.
I don't know. I just haven't gotten. I myself can't understand why I haven't been able to get into it yet. But I have I have the grist stack I always wanted.
Nice.
Soon I'll read it.
Gristly stack. Well, amazing. So I think we'll go through the 4th issue whenever we hang out. So we'll do a fun like live interview for the next episode, and then we're going to dive headlong into Paul Grist's Grendel tale, and that's going to be awesome. It's very much watch the thing before you do it. It's got that kind
Oh,
of
great.
Outpost in Alaska, secluded, something crazy's happening feel.
Yes.
Love it. All right, y'all. Until next week, Vivat Grendel.
Won't you keep on grundling?
Please won't you keep on Grendelin?